say that Silver Whisper was standing here a week ago, and it was rented by the government for the heads of the countries who came of the city, and there were no tourists on it. It was only used at the hotel, at the big hotel. Yeah, that's where they stood. They stood.
I read that where they were. They stayed on this.
I don't know for exact person, but a lot of them stayed here. I think Tony Blair was here because actually it seems to me they all were here because it was considered too dangerous to put them in the usual hotels.
I know.
$100. Also public $10.
A 9-1. When you actually looked at it, it was like
starting with the time of Catherine II, they were occupying the interiors, the rooms of the Winter Palace. You can see the main features of Baroque style at this stage. You can see that the light from windows, reflecting windows, are the opposite side, adding some sunlight here. This side that you can see. So, at that time when this spell was just here, Russia was quite mysterious country with the rest of the world, and all of the visitors were coming to this palace without having any idea expecting to see brown bears running somewhere around the street. And so you can imagine what was here some 200 years ago. And that is why Spain plays several things for the visitors. For example, when they were going upstairs, you can see the bodies of just really natural. They will understand that the Russia is eager to set up some connections to start the really other countries. And besides that, the beauty of this main ambassador staircase, as I guess we are going upstairs. By the way, that I guess is the comment on you would be offering some books. It's so, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the Field Marshal School, and it appeared bronze made in Russia. Besides that, if you have a look at the sides, you can also see quite a number of niches which are unfortunately empty. So, as it is Field Marshal's fault, these niches were supposed to be filled in with the portrait. It was designed and it belonged to the time of Deilmann Cruises. It was so visual for special purposes, for such kind of video demonstration. Besides that, it was and that is why you can see there is a portrait of Peter the First of the goddess of so besides that, of course, it was one of the visuals. You can see two main layers of Russian. There is a bed at the top on the left, and then there is Naya on the right. And
When they get in trouble.
Some other holes at the further end of the Hermitage, they were damaged, but because the windows were broken, the glass was broken, and what affected the interiors was actually our client, not really the Bonjour. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Armorial Hall. It was called so because it was used just once a year for a special reception held for the governors of all 50 provinces of Russia. At the time, Russia was separated in 50 regions. And downstairs, but not to participate in that. Besides that, speaking about the name, as it is an armorial hall, if you have a look at any kind of room, yes? Nowadays, this hall is used for the temporary exhibition of West European silverware. Most of the pieces which are on the display in the cases on our sites, they were brought either from Germany or from France, and well, some of them are quite interesting, so that's quite unusual. If we turn around, very proud of a victory in the war with Napoleon. So here we can see another memorial hall. When the war was over, English painter George Doe, with the assistance of his two students, decided to depict all the officers who were participating in that war. And that job was completed. So all in all, there are more than 100 paintings that you can see here, more than 100 portraits. Besides that, he also depicted the main characters, the leaders of Russian army who were also participating in the Russian Napoleonic War. So that is why, in order just to commemorate the heroic days, it was decided to place empty frames with their names at the bottom part. And that's why you have seen it already somehow, some residents. It belonged to Nicholas I. Over the coat of arms of Russia before double-headed eagle. Our country obtained double-headed eagle just when one of our princes got married to a Roman royal power. You can see double-headed eagles almost everywhere, any chandelier. And I will kindly ask you to find what is missing on the floor in comparison to see. What don't you see? It was designed in fact by Schneider, and here we can see classical columns, we can see some Eastern arches, we can see beautiful Baroque chandeliers, beautiful from France, which are made of crystal, of course. And besides it, in this hall we also have some what we can see in this hall, there are several baptisteries found. A king who decided to marry the most beautiful lady out of the town, which was used for it. Because, you know, malachite is very fragile, it's hard to work with. It's very easy to, you know, to imagine everything. Actually, there is nothing to imagine. Everything is depicted over there. For their time, for their own time. That was helping, that was again coming closer to people. People were understanding everything, and the donations were raised also. On this wall there is San Sebastian depicted. Perugino was a teacher of Leonardo da Vinci, and as you can see, he was oil paints, and this one was painted with tempera paints. Such paints, they have the basement of egg yolk. That's why it's a little bit different. And of course we can see a great difference in Madonnas. Madonna, first of all, is much older here. She looks like a noble lady. We know that for sure because, first of all, because of the hairstyle that she has. And another reason is that only well-off ladies, only nobles could afford such dress that you can see Madonna is wearing, which is especially designed for breastfeeding. They were very new to, please tell me, what material was used for the basement, these brown parts that you can see. Please, yes. What material was used? How do you think? What do you think?
Can we touch it?
No. Just look. No, not a tinfoil. Well, this is melted tortoise shell. This is so-called John Bull's technique, which was adopted in Russia. These doors were made by Russian craftsmen. They are melted tortoise shell at the basement. These performances for the lectures which I held there, but still, fortunately, it's in use. Thank you. Извините. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at another gallery at the museum. So she liked that lodge so much that she decided to have something to say in her own palace. And that is why the best painters were sent to Italy, and they were copying all the designs from the walls to the canvases. Now then, as 7 years have passed, this gallery was already built, the building was completely. So it is not. How they were making it? First they were making the carving, then they were mixing wood and dust with paints, and then the Madonna Kronstadt. What is special about this small painting? And so Bramante was a model for St. George. As once the boy and the dolphin, they were great friends. Every day they were playing in the sea. But once, occasionally, the dolphin hit the boy with his tail, and the boy started bleeding. Dolphin took him to the shore, but unfortunately the boy died. And dolphin also decided to stay at the shore and died because he couldn't live anymore without his friend. That is not occasional because Italian administration, Italian government wasn't allowing any Michelangelo sculptures outside. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see something different here. Designed to house the artistic collection of the museum. That's why you can see that there is also only the sea who couldn't see that beauty. Because she was even writing in her diary that
We took it away, Norwegian left, so they said, well, we're just sitting out here.
It's the second largest collection in the world, after Amsterdam, of course. So here we'd like to show you our pride and our sadness at the same time. This is the portrait of Princess Dani. So once her father, then he fell in love and then got married to quite well-off, they're like white sheets of paper. You can't see anything on them. But the faces of senior people with their wrinkles and lines, they are telling you the whole story about their lifestyle, about about happy and sad days. It was one of the last paintings by Rembrandt. You know that by the end of his life, Rembrandt lost his eyesight. And we can easily see that on that picture. You know that usually all the emotions, all the feelings of people, they are depicted in their eyes and their face. Everything was real. If you have a look on the sides, you can see that there are portraits, marinescapes. Quite large collection that we have in the Hermitage. All in all, there we have of earth and the sea. So there is the goddess of earth and the god of sea, Neptune, and there is a stream between them. So the idea that Rubens was introducing here was that two countries which were arguing about their borderlines. That this collection would be placed here and kept here till the time when the children or some relatives or children would return back to Russia. So
cultures. Yeah.
Right, that we jump on.